Hello, and welcome to stream. I've done a few things with my audio. I can no longer monitor myself, but it appears to be louder and clearer, so I'm gonna trust it. I worked my way through 2 different reference videos on setting up Voicemeeter effectively, and no one told me how I could monitor my voice. So that is whatever. Oh boy. How is anyone out there? Don't feel compelled to answer. You're allowed to keep those things to yourself if you like. I am just looking for some expression sheets for warm-up. And a lot of it's like Patreon exclusive stuff, which is cool, but I can't super afford to just comb through those. Wondering if there's just a well-meaning artist that shows you how to draw different expressions. If not, I have some photos. I was hoping just to find a sheet of it though. Not to worry. I think this one's gonna be pretty chill. We're gonna do a little warm up. We're gonna see what my wrist can handle. If my wrist can handle, because if not, I'm gonna switch to left hand and that'll be just a whole different video. Art reference. This one's called just Emotions. Yeah, that'll be a good one, I think. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and go to the drawing. I picked out an expression from a reference pack I bought, so cool to be using it. Sorry, there's a frustrating little gnat up there. All right, yeah, let me just jump into it, I guess. You know what? Gotta stretch first. We ready to stretch, everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I've nearly forgotten how to use all my drawing stuff. I might mute my mic a second to move it up a little, because it'll be right in the way of my drawing. So, un momento. Good thing you guys didn't hear that. I mean, crying out in pain because I hit my elbow on something. I can assure you it was quite manly. Okay. My mic is kind of up and away. Please say if it's not picking up too much. I'm also going to be trying some different grips to see if one hurts less than another. You know what? Yeah, let's keep sketching in purple. All right, so I'm going to try to just like simplify it. I'm not going to try and copy everything exactly. Oh, my Discord. Ah, yes. A notification on my Discord. Which you can find courtesy of Aquaso. There's the Instagram, the YouTube, where VODs and some other speed draws and little things go. Tapas and Webtoons, where I post. I'm currently in the process of posting Blackheart and Ultima Legacy issue 1, page by page on there. So if you weren't able to get the comic in the physical condition, or you don't have the money or something, you can just go check it out, and yeah. Okay. Let me pump the music up a little bit. Oh my God! Hello. Yes, it is me. It is a me. I'm attempting to draw. I'm trying out a different hand position. What do you mean? Oh my God. That's bad. How are you doing? Hand is painful. Yeah, I've seen you posting about work. Yeah, so I'm trying some different techniques. I've been stretching and doing a bunch of other nonsense. Well, if it gets too bad, I'm just gonna go to my left hand, and this will just be a left-handed learning journey. No. God. Hey. I'm wasting a lot of time here, but this is supposed to be... I'm supposed to be simplifying her expression. Or at least that's the warm-up challenge I have for myself. Whatever. Not trying to get super particular here. I'm just trying to get the vibe, because I feel like my expressions have been lacking. That's a... Man. It's also been such a long time since I've like studied anything with any sincerity. So I just keep having these problems with like mouths and expressions, like whoa. So I don't know if you saw, I was doing a style study of Mike Verhulik from Penny Arcade, and I was commenting on how like he uses such bold shapes and he's really good at like exaggerating, and I'm like, I don't have that in my toolbox. So I'm gonna get back to my basics, which is cartooning, you know? I feel like I used to be better at them, like when I was doing Mr. Spaz, because I focused so much on them because he was mute. Like, he had to have expression. But then I got so focused on trying to make my art look better, more real, more this, more that, and then I lost sight of, you know, the fun I was having. These are weird colors I'm choosing to do this in. Oh crap, no. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, it's been a while. I'm just choosing things. I definitely did not get her nose right. But I wasn't trying to be right. Gotta remind myself. All of this was not to be perfect. I do kind of like her hair though. Maybe I'll try and futz with that a little bit. Keep accidentally hitting eraser. Mother truck lord. I think ultimately I might just need to change some of the shapes I use. To like switch anything up. I think what I'm drawing resembles something more out of like that slightly older anime Ergo Proxy. Which, fun fact, I was going to use Ergo Proxy to practice an anime style for my OC character, Selena. I think I might have the style sheet still, hold on. Ah. There we go. Yeah, I had been doing a lot of drawovers and like forcing it out, and I just didn't get to it. Yeah, I even made like little, like I took the pieces and parts I really liked. And I did this for like 6 different anime. There's a video up of the one I did for Roka. liked the style they used. Yeah, I think actually the thumbnail's like this for that video. I really liked how they did her like white on white. Take my, hold on. Yeah, I liked the white on white aspect and like what that did for the eyes. And that huge pop of color, that like huge flower. I thought that was so cool. So yeah, I had Roka, Ergo Proxy. I had Darker Than Black that I hadn't started. I still think these would be fun to do. Oh. So sorry. I moved everything and I forgot. That's probably a little bit better. I'm also not monitoring my own voice, so I'm like, ugh, I don't know how I sound. Yeah, Darker Than Black. Kisniver, which was an interesting anime. And I was gonna like, look at that. I guess I had started this one because I really like those eyes. Oh, I think those were hers. Or something, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. Kisniver was a good bad anime where it was like really good, but it had some pretty dark themes. This one I don't think I can open. Don't worry about it. Which one? Here, let me type it. This one is from Be the Beginning. There was I think it was a Netflix original. I really like this lead character. I like how they built her. Kind of very different from other anime. Like if you look at the body style. But she had these cool, like shaped, like real shaped legs, and I felt like her silhouette was distinct enough that it would like help me out. Yeah, it's like a in-between, you know? Yeah, there's me taking notes about the leg. That's how you know she's Asian. I read that as Grand Crayon for a second. Oh, let me see. What else did I have? Oh, BNA. I thought maybe that had some interesting design to it. I just look at how huge those eyes are. And then I started one for, you know, High School of the Dead. Darker Than Black was a good one. Very cool, also kind of sad. It's kind of a theme. Don't save that. There we go. I think I started those studies when I was you know what? Let me not be dramatic. I think it was like just a year or two ago. But not since middle school has manga been my style of drawing. So I'm like, I have to remember all that. And I wasn't working. Yeah, you were talking about that. You kind of just... Yeah, I never... The thing that kept me from comics when I was young was my dislike of superheroes. I don't want to say always, like there was obviously like a series of times where I liked Spider-Man and Batman, but they weren't my favorite things. That's not bad for a warm-up. I think I'm gonna, when things level out for me and I reel in my realistic expectations, I think I'd like to get back into doing like just a comic, like a regular like web comic like Mr. Spaz was. I've also started thinking to myself that it's a good way to start. I don't know if I forget who gave me the recommendation. I love Adam Tots, by the way. So great. My experience before going into the deep dive of full length comic was Mr. Spaz was a 4-panel comic ever since its inception, and I did that for like a year and a half maybe before I started like moving on to do well, that's when I kind of like stopped Mr. Spaz because like the viewership went down. Like I had a viewership. Like I always seem to like start out doing something good and then I start like slipping or something and then it goes down, and with it my motivation to do it. Which it shouldn't be that way. But yeah. Hey, no problem. Jan Holly is here as well. I don't know why I said that like it was like one Holly. There we go, that's not bad. Definitely could have used some extra help here. Hold on. That's kind of better. Maybe I use this real light one for the iris. That's a cool eye shade, honestly. What is this, salmon? Honestly, Kind of proud of myself. First actual drawing in a minute without a brace or whatever on. Pastel goth. Well, thank you. I'd like to say I'm going to carry that momentum over, but I won't. Alright, let me save this real quick so I don't lose it. Cool, shock or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna open up some work in progresses that, you know what, maybe I just finish, since Super Pants is lurking, maybe I finish the spider fairy mat. The VOD of which is up on the YouTube. Which, it's been 40 minutes. Let's drop those socials. I feel like maybe if I drop the socials more often, the people that like dip in and out have a higher chance of seeing it. Here we are. Spider fairy mat. You know what, while I'm in the mood for it, let's look up some fashion. Let's pull up Spider Fairy on images. Blurring explicit images, thank you. Let's see if we can... No. Here we are. I'm not a fashion conscious person, so I need help. We're turning to Google. To help inspire the fashion choice. Let me just... make sure we're getting the whole view. All right. Okay, I'm seeing corset. That's kind of whatever. There's a kimono. Bodysuit. Some of these are just like gowns. Really thought I was gonna get more inspiration here. Someone just put wings on the back of Spider-Man. I'm looking at Google Images for Spider Fairy to try and get inspiration for like my drawing. Hold on. Because right now I just have my little fairy avatar and like a long sleeve shirt and ripped pants. So I'm like, male dark fairy. Ah! This can only go well. Male dark fairy. It was manly, I promise. This is pretty much what I did. All these guys look like they have like a chitinous exoskeleton. This guy's kind of cool. Ooh. Now, hear me out. What if I just had several layers of cloaks? Yeah, I know a lot of these are just shirtless dudes. So huh. Twitch do be stupid. I could dress myself up like Dark Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Oh, wait, okay, don't close all of it. Okay. Let's get rid of that layer and let's try something cooler. The one had like a tunic with like billowy leaves, or sleeves. That was pretty cool. Ooh, I got a... Yeah, that's a little more even arm lengths. All right. Kind of also operated as a tunic, I think. And he had his tight pants. There's like a real flowy like V-neck. I think my Twitch VOD was called accidentally drawing hot Matt or something. I've never drawn myself like in an attractive way. This is the closest I'll ever come. Because in my hand here, I thought it'd be kind of a fun jest on myself for me to be like holding the head of my other fairy avatar, the light fairy. Because it was kind of like the antithesis of like the other fairy quiz I got, the light fairy and then the spider fairy. I'm being real loose with the form right now. I know that'll mean I'll have to draw some like dull light wings later. Oh, you know what? The head should be arched back more. Ooh. I wanted to do that back when I was living in Columbus, because I was living with someone that like knew tarot and had some tarot cards, but they were like uncomfortable with like, even if it wasn't a reading, they were uncomfortable with like drawing because they weren't like skilled at that or whatever. So I'm like, I respect it. I don't understand it, but all right. Hey, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum. Oh wow. So you have had plenty of time for it to like attune itself to you. I never pull. Cool. Plus, that'd be a lot of, not to be that guy, but that's a lot of stream fodder. People love that shit. Not shit. You know what I mean? That stuff. It's had like a pretty huge resurgence with like TikTok and stuff. So if you did do the artwork, like people would probably attach themselves to it. Man, I went on a full tangent away from just doing this dude's passion. Ah! Oh, like with a reader? Wow. Must have told you something you needed to hear. Well, good. Ah. Don't forget, May is my charity stream, which everyone can fall in love with. You like that transition? I got there. I pieced it together. Ah, man. One day I'll be a real content creator. Until then, I just play one on Twitch. Also, I read that spiders have 6 eyes, so I decided to give myself 6 eyeballs. Oh no. Did you have to give up your streaming space for your office space? I do think I'm gonna put Arctic Phone and Droffle on the charity stream. I think those would be fun ones for like during the art blocks. Like if we don't have like a theme or something, we can do a game that's art, you know? I'm trying to get as much stuff that people can. I'm gonna be streaming for 8 hours. Which, you know, isn't one of those 24-hour streams, but it's what I can do. It'll still be by far the longest stream I've done. I think May 3rd, which is a Friday. It's my birthday. And but I'm thinking about moving it to the like May 4th, the Saturday. That way more people can attend. But I've not had a lot of like other people trying to schedule, so I'm making it all up. Good gravy. Well, maybe Saturday's better then. Because I know if I did it Friday, I would have to take off as well, which I was planning on. Still was thinking about doing it in preparation for the 8-hour stream. I'm thinking about making like an announcement when it turns into March. That way, if I read a broader audience, that maybe get more participants, or I'm also just going to detail what I'm doing, which is donating to Active Minds, which is mental health counseling outreach for 18 to 24-year-olds. But they offer like other stuff, LGBTQIA plus specific counseling, like race, like, what am I thinking of? Culture, like race and cultural based therapy as well. And they have really good ratings on like the Charity Watch. They publish all their stuff. They don't, it's not a for-profit. So like whatever I make that's not from my day job is what I'll be donating at the end of the month. So every book purchase, comic purchase, ad revenue, bit donation, sub, all that goes to the Active Mind charity stream. So that'll accumulate for all of May. What in the... What? That's stupid. I wish I knew how to change that right now. Oh. Sorry, Nightbot is new. We'll get him sussed out. There's the only way I could do the socials thing. Yeah, and I will. I'm thinking about making a post about it. I would love to make specific merch for that stream and for the LGBTQ plus one in June. But I'm bad at merch, so whenever. I did do, I don't know if you saw this, I made this fairy one. That's my light fairy version. So this guy on the ground is going to be the light fairy me. It'll be the dark spider fairy me murdering myself. I kind of got pseudo inspired by the there was that TikTok going around that everyone was going real thirsty bananas over, where it's that guy like pulling that the girl up and like taking a photo. Oh, like good gravy. So people get real worked up about stuff like this, so I'm like, it'll help the clicks. I think I'm gonna keep the Converse. I feel like that was very hot topic. I used to have these all black Chucks that I really loved. God, they just really don't do anything for you. Like support or anything wise. Oh, I can already see it too. I'm gonna give myself one of those like a floral pattern. So it looks like it's one of those like real silky like t-shirts. Yeah. Okay, that's figured out, so I guess I'll go back to Light Fairy Mat here. Let me pull that one up for a reference. I think I gave myself like a Peter Pan outfit, but blue. Yep. Except I guess I'm drawing it in this like grittier looking style. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Why did I choose to give myself this perspective? Could have not. Killed the gnat. Don't feel great about it, but it was up in my biz. You get up in my biz, it's you or me. And now to draw wings draped all up on top of it. We're getting somewhere. But first, more caffeine. Fills my body with love. Aha. Equally as cool, for sure. I don't think I did too bad on these back feet, honestly. I just gotta move it Is this a... Am I having a good art day? Must be because I've been dying to do it for a while. And I have someone in chat. That usually also makes time fly a little bit. I'm no good at just talking to myself generally. Sometimes I can muster it and just, if I'm in teacher mode, like I'm like, well, this is why I'm doing this, and I'm explaining everything as if people give a shit, then, no. Then it's better. I also should probably define this dude's hands a little bit better. Now that they're in place, like this is... Should still be smaller than that. No, that angle doesn't make sense. Hold on. I have to look. No. All right, let's go back. Thank goodness for undo. But it does need to be smaller, and it does need to come up more. That way it has that angle, instead of me trying to undo the angle and reinterpret all of that. I can just fix the hair. There we go. Automatically fixed. All right, half hour left. Do I leave it here so that all that's left is inking and start another work in progress, or do I finish this? Oh. Finish it in 30 minutes? You don't think that's possible? Yeah, you're right. There used to be a time in which I could do that. Now I have to be careful. So maybe not. Plus, that's a lot of progress on one piece. Just getting the other, like another person in it, and then the clothing set, and then the angles. Yeah, I think this will be a fun one. Let's save that. Open my folder of shame. There's this. We can keep working on. Oh, thank you. Super Pants really says that my specialty is monsters, and I've not fully explored that. And I guess I agree. I'm trying to think of like a... Because I like to make stories more than I like to just do one-off illustrations, so I'm like, what story could I make that would involve lots of nightmarish creatures? So we'll find out. What did I have this folder in mind for? Man, I really should have labeled some of this. So I think I've been doing a lot of audiobooks of like the sci-fi, First Contact, stuff like that. So I'm like, I definitely had this idea for like an alien. I just drew it, and then I'm like, you know what would look real cool is if he was rampaging in a downtown. Oh yeah, there's me explaining the golden ratio I used. It almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Okay, let's make this our revision layer for the trooper here. Time to Google more reference. Thank you, Aphantasia. Sci-fi helmet. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. See what we got. Kinda don't want it to cover his whole face. Wonder if I could specify open face. Open face sci-fi helmet. All right, images. You know what I'm more thinking of? Starship Troopers. Boom. See if I can save the image as a JPEG. Chuck it in reference. Bam. Oh yeah, there's the backdrop thing we're listening to. White Bat Audio has been pretty cool with synthwave stuff and cyberpunky music. I've just started crediting them in my titles, because that's all the attribution they want. So that's what they shall have. And I've not had a single copyright strike or warning or whatever, or muted anything since I've started using White Bat. Some of the other ones that like have like the 24-hour no copyright whatever, I'll get like a muted section. So there we go. A tip from me to you. All right. So it's kind of like this, comes around. Oops. All right, I'm not gonna rip this off entirely, so. Helmet slightly larger. Retransform, how about that? All right. Da-da-da-da. I'm gonna stay real polygonal with this armor. This armor. Hello. No worries, I was just making up some armor for this guy. It's especially hard because sci-fi armor can literally be whatever you want it to be, but the pseudo engineer in me wants to make it all logical and like work. So I'm like, what design would allow for the best movement or the best coverage? I'm like, I don't actually know these things. I don't design military stuff. But there has to be like a node of truth in it for me to buy it. I know. That's the war I wage. Like, do I want it to look cool or do I want it to, like, serve its purpose? Plus, in my estimation, it's like there does have to be something wrong with the armor in that it's not helping them since they're being invaded. Like, it has to be like, we were not ready for this bullshit kind of armor. So that's why this like Evo foam looking, you know, Starship Troopers thing came to mind, because it's like, that's not really armor. They tell you it is, and then you hope for the best. What's crazy is this guy's gonna be such a small part of this picture. And I'm sitting down here like nitty-grittying his armor. Tis the way of the artist. Switch computers, man. That's some fanciness. Okay. Let me do some light penciling over top of this. No, you stay that way. Charcoal, just so it's a little bit easier to see. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Kind of sad is oh hi, it's kind of sad is that this illustration doesn't have a story behind it. It could, I easily could make up a story for it, but I just feel like I've stopped making stories lately because I'm so backlogged on trying to finish the ones I have that, like, I'm simultaneously frustrated by not being able to write new ones, with also, like, knowing that I have to focus or else I'll never get one done. So I gotta figure that out. So I started going through some of my writings and I'm like, I have so many comics, like comic ideas just ready to go. And I've just not been able to pull the trigger on them because I have to finish the ones I started, you know? Maybe that's not the way to organize my brain. We'll find out. Then I have stories like Ultima where I'm like, should I even bother finishing it? It was very well not received. Or not received very well by the populace. So I'm like, maybe it's just not interesting enough. Or like, maybe I'm only good at like scary stories. I don't know. Uh, I'm drawing on the same layer. Oh well. I can't believe I drew all that on the same layer. That's a kick in the nuts. Oh, you know what? And protector. Ads. Oh my god, I hit 2 hours and didn't even notice. Guess that means however I'm holding this pencil right now is not that bad. Okay, well, I'll continue this later. At least I got a direction for this guy. The other one started going. All we have to do is ink this one. Well, ink and color. And this one, partially inked. Just gotta get some of these things like gotta fill out the background, the buildings, maybe some cars, some debris, detritus. But yeah, not bad for a Friday. Still recovering and still trying to fix my carpal issues. So this is a huge win for me. Still can't believe I drew that all in one layer. Alrighty. Well, thank you, faithful lurkers and friends and everybody else in between, for hanging out this Friday while I really tried my best to get back into art shape. I'm hoping to keep myself healthy. Also, don't forget charity stream. May 3rd or 4th. Either way, all of my Twitch, YouTube, whatever ads, all the monetization for stuff that's not my 9-to-5 job is going to be donated regardless of how the charity stream goes. So all of May, whatever I make on here essentially is going straight to Active Minds so that I can give them a decent check at the end of it. If you want to join or have ideas, or you just want to make sure you are up to date on it, there are all the socials. Oh shoot, I thought I had the Discord on there. Hold on. So there is the link to the Discord. If you're watching this VOD, that link works until 7 days from now, I believe. It's not a subscriber-based Discord. Maybe it should be, but, you know, whatever. So come hang out. If you only want to join just to help out with that cause, it's a good cause. Otherwise, if you just hang out, you'll know when I go live. Sometimes we have little chats in there. So that's enough rambling from me. Have a lovely rest of your night and a good weekend. Check out the YouTube if you're bored and want some hours of art. Good night, everyone.